Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, HAKUNALAPLANTA. My name is Kevin and today is a plant growth update video. You know, there's just like a ton of new growth, new leaves, new flowers. So this video is all new plants that you have seen before and some that I've never showed you or ones that I haven't showed in a while. Okay, so the first plant is a philodendron. I'm pretty sure I got her close to a year ago. She didn't really have a really good root system, and it is the Philodendron Snowdrift. If y'all remember, I had to save this plant. You know, it developed root rot in LECA. To be honest, there were only like 2 mother roots and I didn't know if it was gonna make it. At the time, I put it in sphagnum moss in a Ziploc and I just faced the existing leaf right under a grow light. And yeah, I didn't really get my hopes up because it didn't look great. To my surprise, in the spring, she had 2 white leaves. And I think because if y'all don't know, the amount of light that you give a Philodendron Snowdrift determines what the leaf will look like. Similar to the Philodendron Flora Ghost, if you give it more light, the leaves will be more white or cream. And if you have that plant living in a lower light condition, the leaves will stay green. So I think it pushed out these 2, white leaves just because I had it again right under a grow light. And at that point, I put it into an aeroid mix. She still lives under a grow light and pretty close. God, I have to turn down my light because it always blurs itself. Are you kidding me? Okay. Let's talk about her. When she was under the grow light, and I honestly missed it because she was kind of out of the way. She really didn't do anything over the winter, but she pushed out this gorgeous leaf. Am I wrong? I'm wrong, guys. She pushed out this leaf and this leaf. This is a new leaf that came out right after I transferred her, and there's a new one. Look at her. I'm not gonna touch her because you know me. But yeah, in an aeroid mix. Hold on, let me fix my light. Ooh, too bright. I've changed my aeroid mix, so I use Fox Farm, bark, charcoal, perlite, pumice, and I started using this Myco, I forget what it's called. I'm actually very happy to see all these leaves because y'all saw what she looked like before. Y'all saw that the leaves were not great. And now, okay, I'm touching the leaf. It's so minty. Do you see that? To be honest, I'm not a fan when this plant has, more of a solid green color. It can also have a yellow color. I'll put a picture here. So this is a picture when around the time when I got it. Even though she was under a lot of light, she did push out this yellow leaf. But anyhow, I'm super excited that this, oh my god, she's so pretty, oh my god. The first plant is the Philodendron Snowdrift. Okay, let's talk about a plant that I propagated back in the fall. It is another philodendron, and I actually get a lot of questions about these propagations, these plants. I'm just going to show you the top cutting. It is the Philodendron Billietae. If y'all remember this iconic video, it wasn't iconic, what do I say? I thought it was funny when I propagated the Billietae because it was just too dramatic. I'll put a clip here somewhere. Okay, how are we feeling? How are we? The air root's gonna go inside my nose, hold on. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Look at this, guys, it's hanging. What do I do? I'm panicking, I'm blacking out. Oh my god, no. Okay, guys, this is the top cutting. Look at these leaves, oh my god. This top cutting I'm planning to put into LECA. So that first chop and that top cutting is the plant I'm going to show you. So even though she had large and long aerial roots, she did take a while to push out new roots. In my experience, unless the Philodendron Billietae has a large established root system, it is not a fast grower. And I feel like I'm going to show you the roots, so I'm grabbing a towel, y'all. Oh my god, she's heavy. She's heavy, guys. Oh my god. Okay. Here she is, the Philodendron Billietae. This leaf is an old leaf. This one is an old leaf. This is the first new leaf that it pushed out. And I was so happy because it, like I said, it took forever. And this is the newest leaf. As you can see, she's light green because she hasn't hardened off. She might grow a little bit bigger. And yeah, I know it's only 2 leaves, guys, but like I said, it took forever. And I guess now's the time I'll show you the roots. Honestly, this is gonna be a nightmare. Ow! Oh my God, I dropped the bucket on my finger. The roots are sitting in the reservoir, guys. I've made it known. Oh my God, this is so messy. Look at these Rootianias. So yeah, they sit in the reservoir. You could hear it dripping. I feel like this plant perfectly demonstrates, you know, the concept of having a healthy root system will obviously determine like what kind of growth your plant will have. Beautiful plant. Do you know what? While I'm showing you this one, I think there are 4 or 5 propagations that are still with me. 2 of them are at the back of this table. I can't really get to them right now. So I'll just show you a few that live in my living room. They're living in, again, that same aeroid mix I talked about before. Okay, guys, here they are. So this is the first one. You could see, I think this is partially sun damage because she gets blasted with west sunlight. But ultimately, guys, I'm so impressed with the roots. Look at the roots, guys. So first leaves here, and then she pushed out this one, which has more of a classic long-leafed Billietae shape. And the second one, which is so impressive to me. So here she is, 1, 2, and she is pushing out. Look at that, guys. I'm like really excited. This looks like a big leaf. Right there, guys. Look at those roots, they're so healthy. Okay, second plant, the Philodendron Billietae. Okay, the third plant is another philodendron. It is the Philodendron Gloriosum. So, I don't talk about this plant a lot because I had a lot of heartbreak, and ultimately, it was my fault, and I acknowledge that, guys. I was really sad about this because I did it right before the winter time and this plant wasn't growing under a grow light. She wasn't getting enough light. So because of that, the majority of the plants just rotted. Like the root system, if they had them, they just rotted away. I only have 2 left. 2 left, and they're in 1 pot. I'm very excited because they both have new leaves. Their very first leaves. There are 2 mother leaves still attached, and they look horrendous because they're like really close to the grow light. But these are, oh my God, I'm so happy, guys. Like, I was so sad when like all the Gloriosum cuttings just like died. So this is 1 plant. Come on, guys. So this is 1, and the second one, this is like brand new, and that's why it's like really light. This is crazy. Now let's talk about the mother leaves. So this was a single node cutting, and this is the leaf that was already attached to the node. You will get bigger growth. You'll have growth pushing out faster if you already have a leaf attached to the stem or the node, as opposed to just having like a wet stick with aerial roots and a node. The second one with this leaf here, we have, I'm sorry, it looks so funny. So this is a leaf that was already there, and I'm gonna have to repot her back into that long pot because these plants are crawlers. They need space to grow this way, guys. You can already see she's climbing out already. So that's gonna be another tasks. Oh, I can't talk. Oh my gosh, this root is in my way. Wow, I am so happy. I have 2 Philodendron Gloriosums now, and they're like actual plants. They're just like not cuttings or propagations anymore. So the third plant is the Philodendron Gloriosum. Okay. Oh my God, I'm putting this back. I see flowers, but like, I don't know if they're like about to fall. Are you about to fall? I think they just opened. Okay. We're taking a detour, guys. We're taking a detour. The fourth plant, even though she hates me, and this is the plant I ignore the most. Okay, Kevin, calm down. Okay, literally ignored so much, but she's pushing out flowers just because I think she's stressed. But this, what just fell? This is my Hoya Obscura. We'll get to the foliage in a bit. Y'all can judge me. Please yell at me. But this isn't it. Is this it? Are you open? No. Look at these blooms. Look how fuzzy. Yeah, okay, I think these just opens. It's a very sweet, it's honestly one of my favorite smelling Hoya blooms. So you could see she has another one ready to go. Oh my God, I almost dropped it. Oh my God, look at, guys, the tendril. Ah, the tendrils. I really ignore her. Do you see these leaves, guys? They're like super dehydrated. Like, whoa, they like literally have no bounce or hardness. I'm not describing this properly, but y'all know what I mean if y'all grow Hoyas. This is one plant that I was gonna get rid of. I was gonna maybe take anywhere from 5 to 10 cuttings. You know, start from the beginning because, you know, room-wise, there's just like not enough room for this Hoya. This is insane. This is insane. I promise I'll, oh my God, the roots just dried up. Look how dry. Once I rehydrate these, they're gonna rot. And look, literal dust. There's dust in here. Okay, so the fourth plant is the Hoya Obscura. Okay, it's Thai Constellation time. So the fifth plant is one of my Monstera Thai Constellation propagations. I was nervous about this one because I had to change the aeroid mix to my new one, and she had a new leaf unfurling. And you know, when new leaves are unfurling when you're transferring it, sometimes they might go through some sort of shock. But this one didn't. Look at here. Look at here. Look at this. Y'all. Okay, so she's small, but like she has those fennies, guys. I just can't. I can't. Like, I am so in love with Thai constellations. Like, they're crazy. Okay, two of the older leaves, this one and that one. And yeah, you could see that she's a bit lighter. She's not fully hardened off yet, but oh, come on, guys. Like, Thai constellations. So like I said, I switched the aeroid mix and I could see one tiny little new root over there, right in the center, and also right here. It's always nice seeing those, you know, white roots. So yeah, this plant is under grow light still. I have this leaf facing away from the grow light and these two closer to it, but she's gonna start getting too big. So I'm gonna have to move her, or I might just end up selling it, I'm not sure. But for now, I'll put her back where she is. The fifth plant is the Monstera Thai Constellation. Okay, let's do an Anthurium. Y'all have probably seen this Anthurium because I've been doing more reels recently. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but she's been kind of in the background. And you know, one of the OG Anthuriums, one of the very first Anthuriums I got, it is the Anthurium Decipiens. So, like, okay, this is the newest leaf. Oh, do you see how wonderful this is? I just can't. I love when they're at this stage where they're like starting to harden off, but also they're still like light and shiny. Like, that's my favorite. Don't know. I think it might be a little bit smaller than the previous one. So if y'all remember, let me try. This is kind of dangerous, guys. I'm gonna knock something over. Ah, don't break. Okay. Okay, the Furcatum needs to mind its own business. Okay, you'll go here, I'll go in between, and we'll all be a happy family. Okay, I can't tell, guys. Can you? They're like the same size, right? I am so in love with this Anthurium. Very easy compared to the other Anthuriums I have. And she's not like a velvet leaf Anthurium, so she's not like picky when it comes to like tap water or anything. Humidity wise, also not picky. But can you look at these two new leaves? Again, this is the new one. This is the old one. Yeah. Let me know which one's bigger. I can't tell. I'm really far from the camera. But yeah, super stunning. Again, the sixth plant is the Anthurium Decipiens. Ah! Oh my God. It came so quickly at my face. Okay, guys, are we gonna do the queen? Are we gonna do the queen? Okay, so the seventh plant. Y'all know how much I've struggled with my queen Anthurium. And I do think it was a mixture of things. I did neglect her a lot. The newest leaf that I'm going to show you is damaged, but I'm really happy with it. And she sits back here. Y'all can't even see me because the Decipiens wants to take over again. Okay. Oh. Guys, what is happening on this earth? She's so fat. I don't even know. She's so wide, and like when you see mature, you know, Warocqueanum leaves out in the wild, like they are fat. And I'm just, look how big, look at my head compared to this leaf. Are you kidding? And like I said, she has holes, but it's been a while. It's been so long, guys, since she's pushed out like an intact leaf. And ultimately, guys, I think this damage here is from me bumping into it or a leaf just kind of pushing it while it was unfurling. This unfortunately happens to me a lot, and that's why a lot of my Anthurium leaves are just like always damaged, because y'all can see all my plants are touching each other, and like I have to move them a lot to get around to all of them. But are you kidding? Like this, it's like basically the width of my head. Y'all can't even see me. Oh my God, this is like, imagine there was like a superhero that was like that had plant powers, like the queen of the night. No, I don't know. That's insane. That is insane, guys. Really, like I can't even believe. I did add a lot of sphagnum moss around the adventitious roots just so the root system could grow bigger. She is in the same self-watering pot, and you could see that I kind of cut a hole where you could see the actual, you know, water level. I did do like a flush before this leaf came out. There's a stopper at the bottom of these pots. I basically opened it and then ran the faucet over it for like a long period of time, just so like all the salts and the buildup can exit, you know, the reservoir. And I don't know if that helped. Like, I have no idea if that actually helped, but like after that, this leaf came out. So I don't know, y'all. Like, she's so big. Wow. Okay. I'm pretty sure I got this. Did I get this plant 2 years ago? I'm pretty sure I got it 2 years ago. And she was so small. Like, let me show you a picture. She was so small and cute. I didn't even show you the previous leaves to show you. But the one before that, this is the one before that. I have no idea. I have no idea. I think this is when it dried out too much. The one before that is this one, so not bad. And then the oldest leaf, surprisingly, is pretty big. It is this one. This one gets a lot of the grow light. You know, depending, this plant might be on a favorites video like this month, maybe. Okay, so the 7th plant is the Anthurium Warocqueanum. Okay, let's do an orchid. Oh my gosh. I am so excited for this one. It is the Phalaenopsis Sogo. Oh, damn it, I thought I had it. It's the Phalaenopsis Sogo Diamond HLW. So this orchid has these beautiful pinky purpley flowers, and I got this orchid in December. It wasn't in spikes, so it only had like 2 leaves. It shipped to me in sphagnum moss, which is fine because I grow my orchids in sphagnum moss usually. I did transfer her into a more looser kind of situation of moss. I don't know how long ago this was, but she started pushing out a spike. And I was so excited because I was overwhelmed. It's always really exciting seeing like orchids, you know, push out new spikes, just because sometimes it could be a very long time before they do it again. And especially because this was the first time it's bloomed. So I'll just show you. Oh my God, they're so beautiful. They are so beautiful. Look at these. This is crazy. Okay, so this is the first one that opened. This one is the second one. Are you kidding me? I just love also the petals are like not like the usual like rounded. They're like pointy in areas. And obviously that like leopard like spotty situation in the middle with the orange. This one just opened today actually. So great timing, because I was like, whoa, like I don't know. The flower by itself is just so stunning. And I posted this on my Instagram, but like now that there's 3 of them, I don't even know. I don't even know. It's a question mark when these will, you know, fall, but usually Phalaenopsis blooms, they last a pretty long time. And by long, I want to say like weeks to maybe a month or 2, just depending, but are you kidding me? I can't, like how? How are these? How? Nature, guys, nature. Like I said, she is in a loosely packed sphagnum moss situation. She's actually very, very loose in here. Do not pack sphagnum moss with your Phalaenopsis roots. They will suffocate, they will rot. Trust me, I've had my experiences with that. I could lift this up and it's like no problem. These are the new roots, like right there. There's 2 more here. You see how I took this out? I just like put it like that. I don't like pack it down. And also when I'm watering, like I let the water go through and I don't necessarily saturate all the moss. The Phalaenopsis family, they are true epiphytic plants. So you don't want to put them in soil. You don't want to put them in like a dense aeroid mix. They like to wrap around trees. Like they grow on trees, guys. When the spike was coming out, I was giving it my nutrient solution, the one I use for LECA and passive hydroponics, just every other watering while she was pushing out that spike. And I got these 3 flowers. Okay, so the 8th plant is the Phalaenopsis. I don't want to look at the label, guys. What's the name? Sogo. Oh my God. Sogo Diamond HLW. Okay, let's do a Hoya that I have not shown you guys in a while. The 9th plant is the Hoya Lockii. I initially, in the spring, had the goal of propagating this plant. I just wanted a fuller Lockii, and just knowing that it's such an easy bloomer, and honestly guys, I would recommend this Hoya to y'all. But yeah, I took her into my kitchen. She was against my west facing window. I ignored her a bit. But once I started paying attention to her, she did push out blooms again. She hasn't grown that much since you guys last saw her, but she has a few just blooms. Oh my God, let me turn down my light. Shooting star realness. So that's one. And then there's 2 that are kind of clustered together because they're right above each other. So the bottom one here, super beautiful. Look at these. Let's get the profile. What is going on? Such an easy bloomer. You could see that she is getting ready to push out more flowers. But yeah, just super resilient. Like I said, I ignored her a lot, and she's still thriving. So the 9th plant is the Hoya Lockii. Okay, so the last plant is a philodendron, the 10th plant, and it is the Philodendron Splendid. I think I have 3 of this plant. There's one that I transferred into the new aeroid mix that I made, and I have a coco coir plank. She's sitting here, but here's the new leaf. I just love when the new leaves come out because they just look so pretty. As you can see, this is the plant. I have her on a plank here. Look at this new leaf, guys. Oops. Oh my God, she's not hard enough. She's brand new. The one before that. Oh, look at these leaves. They're so pretty. I don't know. There's just something about these leaves when they first come out. Like, I'm obsessed. And I do have another one that's actually a little bit bigger. She's very out of the way. I'm not gonna get it for you guys. But yeah, this one is like catching up. So the last plant is the Philodendron Splendid. Okay guys, I guess that's it. Yeah, I don't know guys, it's kind of like a random video. I was just really excited to see all these new leaves, new flowers, and I wanted to share it with you guys because there are a lot of plants that y'all haven't seen in a while, and I just want to share my excitement with you guys because they're great. Plants are great, guys. Thank y'all for the concern with this Monstera albo here. These roots, the plant's gonna break at some point. I'm just waiting for it. I'm kidding. Yeah, I do need to propagate my albo. I don't know when that's gonna happen. I need more room. I need more room to store the propagation. So until I make enough room, she's still gonna be here trying to kill me. But anyways, guys, thank you always for all your support. And if you've made it to the very end, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.